Hello, my name is Angie, and I'm a librarian in the Reader Engagement Department, and I'd like to welcome you to MCPL's Best of 2024. It's every reader's favorite time of year, and every place from Goodreads to NPR to the New York Times shares their best books of the year. And we get to check off all the ones that we've read, we get to debate over the ones that get left out, and we get to add so many books to our reading lists for the coming year. We surveyed MCPL staff members about their favorite books, movies, and music of the year. And in this video, you'll get to hear from a few of them about their favorite adult books and movies of 2024. We hope you add plenty of things to your reading and watch lists for the coming year.
Hi, I'm Erin from the Colburn Road Library Center, and one of my best ofs from 2024 is the book ADHD is Awesome by Penn and Kim Holderness, a nonfiction book for adults. The Holderness family have become an almost household name in the last decade with their online content. In their new book, ADHD is Awesome, we get their signature speed, honesty, and delightful style on a topic that is central to their lives. It is informative and fun, and I highly recommend listening to the audio as Penn and Kim are accomplished entertainers. This is one of my favorites. ADHD is Awesome.
Hi, my name is Lindy Wathen. I am the Reading Initiatives and Display Manager for Mid-Continent Public Library, part of the Reader Engagement Department, and I'm here to tell you about my favorite movie of 2024. And that would be Thelma, featuring June Squibb. It is about an octogenarian who gets scammed out of $10,000 thinking that her grandson is in danger. And then she finds out that she was scammed, so she leaves her home and goes on shenanigans to go find the scammers, and get her money back. She hits up old friends at a retirement home. She steals a scooter. She finds a gun from a friend in their old home. So she's doing all the things you don't expect octogenarians to do, but it's a great story about family, community, connection, and June Squibb just really knocks it out of the park. So I definitely recommend. And then at the end, there is a scene that will break your heart, and it is reminiscent of an interaction that the director had with his grandmother. And if you love your grandmother, I highly recommend. It's a great movie.
Hi, my name's Dawn. I work at Woodneath, and my book for 2024 is How to Read a Book by Monica Wood. It is a book that I really love the characters. There is a woman who's a retired teacher running a book group in a women's prison. One of the women that is in that group is released from prison, and the handyman that's at the bookstore, whose wife was actually killed by the woman that's released from prison, they all end up at the bookstore together, and their lives entwine, and they go on this journey that is about hope, second chances, and about how much books really do change our lives. Really encourage you to check out Monica Wood's book. After I read this, I did read The 1 in a Million Boy, which is fabulous as well. So come to the library and check out the things that we've got just for you.
Hi, I'm Jill from Colburn Road, and my selection is The Frozen River by Ariel Lawhon. This is my probably one and only 5 out of 5-star book for 2024. It's based on a real-life midwife. In 1789, she worked in Maine. She's a mother, basically a doctor, and also specializes in legal matters. It's a mystery. The book starts out where there is a man's frozen body found in the river. So thus the title, A Frozen River. I would recommend this for anybody who likes watching Call the Midwife or has read the Call the Midwife book. And loved it. Thank you.
I'm Scott with the Reader Engagement Department, and I'd like to talk about one of my favorite movies of 2024, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Fury Road was one of my favorite action movies of all time. I love the way that George Miller stylizes his backgrounds and colors, and this one is super great. If you like Chris Hemsworth, he takes it to a whole new level by just really camping it up and having a lot of fun with the role. It's also got a lot of great action scenes, and Anya Taylor-Joy rocks as a young Furiosa.
And one of my surprise favorites for 2024 was Sarah Beth Durst's The Spell Shop. This book came out just when I needed it most. And if you loved Legends and Lattes or House in the Cerulean Sea or just need a cozy romantasy to be a sweet balm to soothe your soul, I could not recommend The Spell Shop more.
My favorite adult book of the year is There's Always This Year on Basketball and Ascension by Hanifa Durakib. This is a book of essays about basketball, more specifically about growing up in Ohio during the rise of LeBron. But it's really a book about so much more. It's a book of memoir. It's a book that writes beautifully about place, about what it means to leave, what it means to stay, and what it means to return home again. It's a book about love, loss, and family, and social commentary too. And all of it is written with such piercing insight, vulnerability, and empathy.
Hi, my name is Liz. I work at the Withers branch, and my favorite movie of 2024 is Dune 2. I love the continuation of the first one, especially with all of the set designs and the costuming. But I really loved a lot of the themes of the second one, especially as Paul Atreides kind of takes his place as a holy war prophet. So I'm excited for the next one.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm from the Colburn Road Library Center. One of my best of 2024 novels is The Husbands by Holly Gramazio. It follows the main character, Lauren. One night she gets home and she is greeted by her husband, Michael. However, she is not married. One day, Michael goes into the attic to change a light bulb. The man that comes back down out of the attic is not Michael. It is a new man that she is married to. Her life reforms around her, and on with new husbands coming down out of the attic over and over again. I love to browse new titles that we've added to our collection using our online catalog, and that is how I came across The Husbands. Sounded really interesting, and I put a hold on it immediately. It is unlike anything I've ever read before. It was really fun and really different and really touching, and I definitely recommend it.
Hi, I'm Patrick with marketing. My best of 2024 is the movie Kneecap. This movie had one of the most original and exciting screenplays I've seen in a long time. It's a semi-autobiographical story of the Northern Irish musical group Kneecap. I loved how this movie explored the themes of complex family dynamics, defiance while coming of age, and being true to your art. In this colorful and occasionally chaotic story, the main characters use their music in the fight to maintain their culture and language and learn in their own way how to take a stand. The acting was fantastic, the cinematography and color were terrific, and the creative weave of musical and social themes was inspiring. It took me back to when I first watched SLC Punk as a teenager. I would definitely recommend.
My favorite book of 2024 is Truly Madly Deeply by Alexandria Bellafleur. It is an adult book, an adult romance, and it is an opposites attract, which is something that I love, about a divorce lawyer and a queer historical romance author falling in love while also having incredible banter and just a really sweet story.
Another best of 2024 for me is a film I saw recently called Longlegs. It's kind of a thriller suspense with a little bit of horror involved because there is a bit of a supernatural element to it. Nick Cage really outdid himself in the role he played as the creepy man known as Longlegs. But throughout the movie, we get all of this very cut pan shots, flashbacks, and a lot of very dark lighting, which builds the atmosphere and the mood of what this movie is supposed to be. But the story itself was very Silence of the Lambs, so we do have a clear villain and it's supernatural in essence, but at the same time, it's more about the characters and their growth and coming to terms with things forgotten from the past. But Longlegs was a great watch for anyone interested in thrillers, suspense, and a little bit of supernatural to it. I recommend it, and I hope you watch it.
One of my top 10 books of this year, The Curse of Sins by Kate Dramus. This is the second installment in her Curse of Saints trilogy, so I can't give too much away. But what you need to know is that Aya is a queen's spy master. Her bitter rival is Will, who is the queen's enforcer. And they are sent in the first book to go investigate some dark magic that's happening in the kingdom next over. And they discover things, and Aya discovers she has a power that she wasn't aware of. And so in the second installment, her queen is wanting to use Aya as a weapon against the kingdom they were investigating. And throughout all that, Aya and Will, who are rivals, like I said, start to get closer and closer. So if you like angst in your romance, I definitely recommend this one because it is angsty as all get out. Reminded me of my teenage years. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the third book. It should come out next year. So yeah, if you are into romantasy and you've read all of Throne of Glass or A Court of Thorns and Roses, I definitely recommend The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramus.
Thank you for watching. We hope you have fun exploring the various lists on this page about our favorites. But throughout the year, you can always check out our lists in the catalog and our Books, Movies, and Music page for more curated selections, or come in and talk to your local librarian at your favorite branch.